They don't always attack you themselves. Sometimes they send people who smile in your face first. One day everything feels normal. Then suddenly people start acting strange around you. Conversations become colder. Energy shifts. Mutual friends become distant. Some start questioning you indirectly. Others begin defending someone you never even mentioned. And the terrifying part, most of them don't even realize they're being used. That's the true danger of flying monkeys. The narcissist doesn't need to destroy you personally once they learn how to weaponize people around you. They simply plant a version of reality into other minds and let human emotion do the rest. Welcome to Dark Mind Academy, where silence is studied, not feared. And tonight, you're going to understand one of the most dangerous psychological manipulation tactics narcissists use to maintain control long after direct contact is gone. Because flying monkeys are not random people. They are extensions of influence. Most people imagine manipulation as direct control, one person dominating another person, but advanced manipulators rarely move that way. Direct attacks expose intention. Smart manipulators stay hidden behind emotion, concern, morality, and social pressure. That's why flying monkeys exist. A narcissist studies people carefully. They identify who is emotional, who wants to fix problems, who hates conflict, who is loyal, who craves validation, who believes appearances over truth. Then they slowly shape perception, not with obvious lies, but with emotional framing. I'm worried about them lately. They've changed. I tried everything. I don't know why they hate me. Those sentences sound harmless, soft, even innocent, but psychologically they're deadly because they create assumptions without needing proof. And once enough people emotionally buy into the narrative, the narcissist no longer needs to defend themselves. The crowd begins doing it automatically. That's when the target starts experiencing psychological isolation. Not physical isolation, psychological isolation. The terrifying experience of being surrounded by people while nobody truly sees your reality anymore. And this is where most victims begin doubting themselves. Because when one person attacks you, you can dismiss it. But when multiple people suddenly repeat similar ideas, your brain starts searching for errors within yourself. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe I misunderstood. Maybe I'm actually the problem. That confusion is not accidental. Confused people are easier to control than confident people. The narcissist understands something most people don't. Human beings naturally trust social consensus. If enough people repeat something, the brain begins treating it as truth even without evidence. That's why flying monkeys are so effective. They create the illusion that the narcissist must be right because everyone agrees. But most of those people don't even know the full story. Some are emotionally manipulated. Some are guilt-driven. Some simply fear becoming the next target themselves. And others just enjoy belonging to a side. That's the darker truth nobody talks about. Some people would rather join cruelty than risk social rejection. And narcissists exploit that weakness perfectly. You'll notice flying monkeys often behave in strange ways. Some become overly concerned about you. Others constantly pressure reconciliation. Some subtly monitor your reactions and report them back. Others spread information under the disguise of helping. And the most dangerous ones, the ones who pretend to stay neutral. Because passive people can spread destruction faster than aggressive people ever could. A simple, "I don't know what's going on between you two, but they said you've been acting weird." That sentence alone can poison perception. Now suddenly people are observing you differently, analyzing your tone, interpreting your silence, looking for confirmation of a narrative they already accepted emotionally. And once that happens, every reaction becomes evidence against you. If you defend yourself, you seem defensive. If you get angry, you seem unstable. If you stay silent, you seem guilty. That's the psychological trap. The system is designed so you lose energy trying to prove your humanity to people who already accepted a distorted version of you. And this is where many people collapse emotionally. Not because the narcissist was powerful, but because social betrayal cuts deeper than direct hatred. Especially when the flying monkeys are friends, family, partners, co-workers, or people you once trusted deeply. That betrayal creates cognitive dissonance. Your brain struggles to process how someone close to you could suddenly become emotionally aligned with someone hurting you. So you keep trying to explain yourself. You keep trying to clarify. You keep trying to make people understand. But here's the painful reality. Most flying monkeys are not searching for truth. They are searching for emotional comfort. Truth creates responsibility. Comfort protects ego. And once someone emotionally commits to the narcissist's version of reality, admitting they were manipulated becomes psychologically painful. So instead of self-reflecting, many double down harder. That's why arguing rarely works. Logic doesn't defeat emotionally reinforced narratives. Silence does. Detachment does. Strategic withdrawal does. The moment you stop emotionally feeding the system, cracks begin appearing inside it. Because flying monkeys survive on reaction. Reaction gives them updates. Reaction gives them drama. Reaction gives them confirmation that they still affect you. But silence? Silence starves the entire mechanism. And this is where people misunderstand emotional detachment. Detachment is not weakness. Detachment is refusing to let emotionally distorted people define your internal reality. That's power. Real power is remaining mentally stable, while others attempt to emotionally provoke you into losing control. Because narcissists secretly need reactions, not closure, not peace, not understanding. Reactions. Your anger proves emotional access still exists. Your explanations prove they still control your attention. Your desperation proves the narrative still owns your nervous system. That's why the most dangerous thing you can do is emotionally exit the game entirely, not dramatically, quietly. You stop defending yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. You stop chasing validation from manipulated minds. You stop over-explaining your reality, and suddenly something strange happens. The people who were obsessed with provoking you begin losing energy, because manipulation without emotional feedback feels empty. Flying monkeys become confused when the target stops reacting the way they expected. No anger, no begging, no emotional collapse, just distance, stillness, calm detachment. That silence becomes psychologically disturbing to them because it removes their sense of control. And over time, some begin realizing the narcissist was never as innocent as they appeared. Because eventually manipulators expose themselves naturally, especially when there's no target left absorbing the chaos. That's another reason narcissists constantly need flying monkeys. Without external validation, the illusion starts collapsing. They need people reinforcing the story constantly. They need witnesses, supporters, messengers, defenders. Because beneath the confidence most narcissists project, there's an unstable dependence on external perception. And the second perception weakens. Panic begins underneath the surface. That's why some flying monkeys become aggressive after you detach. Not because you harmed them, but because your silence threatens the entire emotional structure they committed themselves to. Your peace becomes evidence that the narrative may have been false. And people hate confronting the possibility that they participated in injustice, especially if they did it proudly. So instead of reflecting, they attack harder, at least temporarily. But eventually, every manipulation system runs into the same problem. Reality becomes difficult to suppress forever. Truth has a strange pattern. It survives quietly while lies exhaust themselves trying to stay alive. And that's why your greatest weapon against flying monkeys is not revenge, not obsession, not public war. It's emotional discipline. The ability to remain grounded while distorted people attempt pulling you into emotional chaos. Because once you master emotional control, manipulation loses its grip on you. Welcome to Dark Mind Academy, where attention is currency and silence is dominance. If this video made you rethink certain people around you, comment "Silent Observer" below. And subscribe for more psychological breakdowns, designed to expose the patterns most people never notice until it's too late.